It is officially Vlogmas 2025, and I'm so excited to be here. So, I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Julia. If you're new here, welcome. I am doing Vlogmas for the third time. This is my third year doing it, and I decided this year I'm going to do little videos every other day or every 3 days. It seems a little bit more manageable for me, but if you don't know what Vlogmas is, it's basically when I take you alongside my day, a day in the life of Julia. I share the things I'm working on, all the Christmassy things we do, that kind of fun stuff, every day leading up to Christmas. So it's really fun. Every year it's so much fun videoing and then like watching them back and seeing what I was doing last year. And I enjoy talking to you guys and sharing what I'm working on too. So today is November the 30th, so this is my prep video. I'm calling this my like planning for Vlogmas video because I have so many things on my list to do in December, and I wanted to kind of just have a place where I could just brain birth, share it all with you, get you up to speed on all my whips so you know what's going on, and then every day I can just kind of say, oh no, today I'm working on my blah blah blah, and I don't have to be like la la la, this is the yarn and all that. So this is my little intro video. I guess you get a little bonus one. But like I said, I will be doing like every 2 days or every 3 days, so sorry it won't be like daily content, but I have a almost 7-month-old baby and he does occupy a lot of my time, so the editing is just what takes forever. So I think this will work a little better for me this year. We'll see how it goes. I am in my little cozy, cute, crafty corner right now. This is my new tree that I got this year. It's a little pink flocked tree, and I made a bunch of ornaments to put on my tree, obviously. So all these little bows, I just crocheted them with leftover yarn that I had. Kind of makes them really cute. I needed some more like pizzazz, so I really like that. And then I have my little tiny tree socks on here that I made. I have only 2 on the tree right now, but I plan to have a lot to put on it someday. For now it's only 2, which is fine, but it really makes me happy. Oh, and also this is my Taylor Swift ornament, and I went to the Taylor Swift Eras Tour last year, and I put all my bracelets, my friendship bracelets in this ball, so I can remember it forever, because it was the best day of my life. It was amazing. Besides having Landon, I guess he's the best gift of all. Anyways, that was like a big side tangent. But yes, this is my little cute Christmassy crafty corner. I have a little wooden house that I painted with my friends. Let me bring it close. I put snow on the roof, but I painted it. Can't really tell, it's kind of greenish, dark green. But yeah, that's my little house. You can buy these from Michael's as like just wooden, plain wood, and then you paint them yourself. We like to do like crafty nights and stuff, so that was fun. And my new nutcracker this year has joined us, as well as this pink guy, because he matches everything in my craft corner, because he's pink. So yeah, those 2 are also joining us for the mini Vlogmas podcast today. But let's get right into the content of what I want to talk about. All my whips, all my acquisitions for the month of December, and it's a lot. Buckle up, get your warm, cozy drink, cozy up. It is the coldest, windiest day here today. It's rainy and like snowy, like slush, and it's like, feels like -11 Celsius. It's cold, it's chilly. So I've got my train again on. I just threw it on because I was like, I need another layer. So I'm ready. I hope you're ready. Let's jump in. I want to start with I'm calling it my Quilt Block Granny Square Quilt Block Advent Blanket. It's a long title. but it describes it perfectly. So I'm making these quilt blocks out of solid granny squares. So I kind of made up the pattern, sort of like was inspired by some people on Instagram and Pinterest, but I'm basically just like doing solid granny squares. Some of them are like half and halves, and then I invisible seam them all together. So it's a lot of sewing to get this wonderful beautifulness. And I have another one almost done. This orange one is the latest one I've been working on. I just need one more solid cream for that bottom corner there. And my plan is to sew all these beautiful ones together to make a giant, beautiful blanket someday, probably 7, 8, 9 years from now. But I'm enjoying the process. I'm loving it. I'm using up Advent mini skeins that I get. So super fun. I just love it. Yeah, so that's my plan for my Advent mini skeins. I have a whole entire bag, it's probably this big, filled with mini skeins to use in this blanket. So we keep working away on this slowly. Obviously, the bag continues to grow and I take forever to finish this blanket, but that's okay. We love it. So it's just living in this Ziploc bag right now. But it's not really high on my list of acquisitions for December because it doesn't need to get done, but it would be fun to work on it in December. Which leads me to my next point. I did get an Advent this year. I got and I have it in my little basket here under my tree. The Polka Dot Creek Coffee Shop Christmas, I believe that's what it's called. It's a 12-day Advent with one 100-gram skein. So it's 13 skeins of yarn for me to open. So my plan is to open one skein every other day in December instead of waiting till like the 12th of December to start opening. So I can start December 1st and, I don't know, join in the fun of opening stuff. Because I love opening things, especially yarn that I don't know what it looks like. It's so much fun. I don't know why. So yeah, I'll have 12 more mini skeins to potentially add to my Quilt Block blanket, and I'm really excited about this. It's gonna be like peppermint mocha, eggnog. That's what I'm envisioning. I don't really know, but I'm here for it, and I'm so excited to open these with you and share the colorways with you. It's gonna be super fun. Also came with this really cute sticker. It says Polka Dot Creek Yarn Lover. So I don't know where I'm gonna stick that yet, but I do like it. And it also came with these bonus stitch stoppers, Christmas stitch stoppers. So I gotta figure out which project to put these on because I love them. They're so cute and Christmassy. So yeah, that's exciting. And potentially, like I said, some of those colors may go into my Quilt Block blanket. I may open one and like start it right away if I really like it and think it would look good in the blanket. So we'll see. That'll be, yeah, it's just kind of an extra little thing if I want to start working on that if I have time. Other things I'm going to do, so last year I bought the Cozy Knitter 24 stripe Advent. So it's like self-striping sock skein that you don't know what it looks like. You knit one stripe a day every single day until December 25th, and then you have a finished pair of socks at the end that are beautiful and wonderful. But so I did that last year, and I have enough yarn, so I have these two, enough to make another pair of socks. I have 24 stripe repeat and a 24 stripe repeat. So I didn't buy one this year, but I thought maybe I could do that again this year, knit a stripe every day, make another pair of socks for someone else, and use up yarn at the same time. So that's my plan. I'm going to make my mom a pair of socks for Christmas, hopefully get them done by 24th or the 25th. She already knows about it because I needed to measure her foot, so I knew how big to make them. But that's my plan. And I bought the heel toe do-si-do sock pattern from Caidree. She's the Crazy Sock Lady on YouTube. She has an amazing YouTube podcast. Actually, she might do Vlogmas. She has in the past. But yeah, I bought that pattern to make these socks. I thought it'd be really fun to do a different pattern than just like a vanilla sock for this one. And I think my mom will really like it. It's really pretty, like with the chevron, kind of chevron look. So yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna start these tomorrow, which is December 1st. And I'm just gonna do like a cream heel toe, like I did for mine last year. So yeah, that's another thing that for sure needs to be cast on tomorrow and worked on every single day. Another thing I need to start and finish are I'm making my nieces socks for Christmas, and they are 5, 3, and 8 months. So I'm making them like matching socks, and I hope I have enough yarn. This is kind of a yarn chicken situation, which I don't really like, but we're going with it. Here's the start of the second sock. Super cute and tiny. I'm using, this is Hello Stella Prism, that's the colorway name, and she doesn't make this anymore, unfortunately. I bought this probably 6 or 7 years ago, but I love the yarn. It's so fun and like unicorny and crazy, and I do have one done actually that I can show you. There's the first one for one of the nieces. So I have one done. I've started on them, which is great. Just doing like classic heel flap and gusset, regular toe decrease, just a vanilla sock with a 2x1 rib on the top there. I'm using the stitch count from Summer Lee's Weekend Shorty Socks, just because she has a toddler size in that. So I'm using the toddler size and the kid size. And then I'm gonna just kind of wing it on the baby and just hope that, well, my son is 7 months old, so I can try it on his foot, and if it fits him, it's gonna fit her. So that's my plan. But these don't take too long, so I'm hoping to get them done like relatively soon. But I do need to remember that I need them done by like the 21st for our gathering with them. So that needs to get done. We're working away on that. Other things, I'm making Landon, my son, a baby bear balaclava, and it's this cute little, I'll post a little picture of it. It's a little balaclava, perfect like neck scarf hat built in one, keeps your face nice and warm in the winter, and he needs one, obviously. So I'm actually pretty far on this. I've been working on this every night recently, watching some Christmas movies, working on it. It is dark yarn, so I have to get my neck light out so I can see. But I've got the ears, you can kind of see them formed here. Just have the Kitchener, the back closed. And so I did the crown, and now I'm doing the decreases on the back. And then we have to eventually add in the neck scarf part, like the extension that comes down under their coat and their zipper. So, but this yarn is amazing. This is Knitting for Olive Merino, held with the Knitting for Olive soft silk mohair in the color Deep Petroleum Blue. And it's this really pretty, like softish dark blue, but it's like a greenish blue. It's petroleum. It's so beautiful. Yeah, and I'm super excited about this. So this sort of has a timeline to be done at the end of December because we're going up to my cottage after Christmas, so I do want it done by that point. So not super crucial, but also would like to get it done. And I do have to make my eldest niece one as well because she outgrew the one that I made her a couple years ago, so I have to make one for her. And then my friend also wants me to make her one for her son who's like 2 months old. So yeah, there's a few of these I have to make relatively quickly, but we'll start with the first one, see how that goes. What else? On that same note, the same friend also wants me to make a toque, just a regular like hat for him because I feel like, well, she says she can't find a hat that fits him properly. So I'm gonna make him the Coast to Coast beanie by Pernille. Nope. Give me a second. Perfectly Knotted. Claire Jackson. It's a worsted weight. Not raglan. Why do I always say raglan? Garter stitch. It's basically, I'm pretty sure, I don't know how it works. It looks like ribbing. You knit garter stitch, and they have like newborn up to like adult size, and it's amazing. But I love that it looks like ribbing, but you don't have to purl, which is like my enemy. So I'm gonna use this Lion Brand Woolies. It was in my stash, to make him that hat, and then that won't take me too long because his head's super tiny. So, and it's worsted weight. So this needs to get done at the same time as his balaclava. So I got those two things to hopefully get done by end of December. It's a lot, I know, you guys. You're like, whoa, Julia, this is a lot. Yeah, I'm fully aware of that. Another fun thing that I wanted to do was make another tiny tree sock for my tree with another scrap thing of yarn that I found. This is a Tiny Tree Socks by Summer Lee. It's a free pattern on Ravelry, and it's just like a mini sock ornament, and I love it. I'm sorry if you can hear the wind, it's super windy outside. But I want to make more for my tree, obviously, and I'm trying to use up yarn that I have kicking around, and I've already made socks out of this a few years ago. It's been sitting doing nothing, probably never going to use it again other than to make another tiny cute sock. So I'm gonna use this. It's Christmas Cocoa from Woolberry Fiber Co. So fun and cute. This is obviously like last priority on my list because I have so many other things that I need to do every single day. It's okay, we're good. Also have, talked about that. My Christmas sweater this year is the Date Night Sweater by Caidree, and it's really cute. My first red sweater I've ever made for myself. I don't think I've done much since my monthly podcast, so if you're watching this and you're like, it looks the same, probably because it is the same. But it's this beautiful sweater with just one chunk of lace down the middle, and the rest of the sweater is stockinette, and it's worsted weight, which is fun because it's working up decently fast. This yarn is Bulby Andy's worsted from KnitPicks in the color Cranberry. It's looking a little more red on camera. It's more of like it's not as bright as this in person. So, but this is not crucial to get done either. It would be really nice for me to get this done and wear it on Christmas, but I understand that I have other things I need to do that are more important. So, but if I have time or I feel like it on one day, I might just pick it up and work on it. So that's that. What else? I also really wanted to make, so I have a crochet nativity. I gotta look up the pattern. The pattern is on Ravelry. I think it's called the Rustic Nativity Set. And I made this nativity for my house. I just have Mary and Joseph, baby Jesus, and a camel right now. I'll post a little picture of it and a video or something. I forgot to bring it over, it's in the other room. But I love it so much, and my aunt was like, if you have time some year, could you make me one? And that was like probably 3 or 4 years ago she asked me for that. Every year I pull my note and I'm like, I really need to make my aunt a set. And this may not be the year. I need to start earlier. But they don't take that long. They're not very big, and I'm a super fast crocheter. But I just love how cute these are. They have weight little poly pellets in the bottom, so little plastic pellets to keep them sitting or standing upright and they don't fall over. It's a genius pattern. It's amazing. There's an angel, there's shepherds, wise men. Like, you could do the whole thing. It's super kid friendly too, which is nice because they're just like stuffed animals. But yeah, so I need to do that. But realistically, based on the number of things I've talked about in the past 10 minutes, I feel like I'm not gonna have enough time for that. So that may happen, that may not happen. One more thing I want to share is my stocking for Landon. So I'm making him a stocking. I realized I pulled out my stockings. I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't have a stocking for Landon. And I crocheted Brock and I's a few years ago for us when we got married. Which I'll post a picture of those too so you can see them. They're cute and crocheted. I made it up, so there's no pattern for it. But I have those. But I don't have one for Landon. And it's time for me to make one for him. So I decided to do a colorwork stocking for him, and I'm using the Pacific Knit Co. Holiday Doodle stocking pattern, I think. So it gives you like the pattern, like the chart, a bunch of Christmas charts that you can plug in, do whatever with. And it's inside out because that's how I'm doing my colorwork to make my floats nice and loose. But I have it. I can't stop, guys. I'm just like going crazy. Oh, it says Landon. It's so cute. So I did the first chart. This is little tiny skinny guy, and then I did the Landon, which is the free chart from Pacific Knit Co. Actually, I believe on Ravelry. She has like a skinny letter and a big letter, and I did the skinny one so you could see it on both sides. And then I did another skinny little chart with this light blue. You can kind of see it there, sort of. And then, you guys, what do you see down here? Some of you may not know what this is, but if you're a Star Wars fan, it might look familiar. I'm doing a little R2-D2 chart that I found on Ravelry as well, which is a free pattern. And I will post the designer's name. I forget what her name is. Yeah, but it's like kind of like a dysfunctional chart that I figured out how to, I don't know. I'll share it with you and you can do with it what you may. But I'm using the R2-D2 one. So Landon was born on May the 4th, Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. He isn't a Star Wars fan yet. I am. But he definitely needed this in his stocking. I needed it. I needed to do it. So I'm really excited about that. I love it. Yeah, it's really fun. This is also not important to get done, but I'm having way too much fun with it. And also it's giant. That was my mistake. I'm knitting the wide size, which I shouldn't have done because I'm using worsted weight yarn and the pattern calls for DK. And then I was knitting, I'm like, look. I was showing my husband, and he was like, that's giant. I'm like, I almost ripped it out right then and there. Like, it's okay. We're good. I think I'm just gonna keep going. I don't even care. I can fit a lot of stuff in it. If I hate it, I'll make another one. But I'm enjoying the process right now, so that's all. And I'm using, this is Lion Brand Woolies in a bunch of colors. Fisherman, Forest Green Heather is the dark green, Riverside is the dark blue, the light blue is Stillwater, the red is actually Loops and Threads Impeccable yarn. I don't know what the color name is, but I wanted a really bright red, and the Woolies line doesn't have any bright reds like that, so it's pretty much the same, just all acrylic instead of a little bit of wool. But yeah, I'm loving this. It's super fun. I'm using DPNs, which I probably shouldn't be, but I am. I could switch over to a long interchangeable, but yeah, so that's super fun as well. That's actually all. I shouldn't say that's all. That's way too many things that I need to do in December. My baby's waking up, so I gotta go get him. That's all for my little prep video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you join me for Vlogmas this year and find some other amazing videos to watch. There's so many good ones. But yeah, tell me what your plans are for December this year. I would love to know. Take a comment below. I'd love to read it, reply to you, talk to you. Yeah, that's all for now. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.